This seems like a pretty good place to start a live streaming marathon. Hopefully everybody's having a great Sunday fun day. Sup, Lars B? Did you play tennis today? Yo, what game were you playing, Matt Rock? Slots? Blackjack? Is your foot injury better, Lars B? Injuries are never fun. But hey, congrats on making it to the final. Lightning Link slots. Or, well, first of all, congrats on the 6K. That's pretty fucking big. What's the Lightning Link? I'm not a slots guy. I'm a blackjack guy. Played the whole match, half the match only walking Monday on 2 crutches. Is it like a break? Fracture? Huh. Well, at least no crutches anymore, Lars B. I can attest indeed. Are you still at the VA, Matt? It's been a while since we connected. The next racket, Wilson Elevator. I'm writing the script of that tonight. Oh, Crash broke my E-Zone 100 today. What year was that, Crash? Yeah, bouncing it rarely should break the racket. I guess it had some internal stuff in there as well. Yup, I got promoted to Raider in school now for it. Congrats. Oompa Hey, Mark. Do you have any advice on mentality while playing matches? Because I can't stop choking. Let's say you win the first set against a tough opponent. Let's say 5-2. And you're up 5-3 in the second set serving. Personally, and this is pretty common, so don't feel like this is a weird question. If you're up 5-3 in the second set, and you believe you have a good chance of choking or even a chance of choking, I would actually pretend it's not 5-3 in the second set. I would actually pretend it's more like 3-1 in the second set. It's almost like lying to yourself, you know what I mean? Because you never ever want to... in my opinion... This is my opinion. This is my philosophy as a tennis coach and as a tennis player. You don't want to play the last game too differently than you've played the previous portions of the match, right? Oh, Crash, 2022. Huh. You might want to check. What month did you buy that racket, Crash? You actually might be able to get your money back because that doesn't seem right. Oh my goodness. I hate this frame when it comes to knots. I should have one-pieced it. Guilty Spark, I won't be buying Yonex E-Zone DR98 for another 2.5 months. I had so much credit card debt the past 2 months. I just don't want to rack up anymore. So that's why I'm taking on extra lessons, doing some extra stringing. So yeah, it's unless you want to send me one, like if you got a decent E-Zone DR98, like either 4 1/4 or 4 3/8, I'd be more than happy to do a review on it. But yeah, it's just credit card, dude. It's crazy. PN, hi from France. Yeah, I have a lot of European. I think my top areas are the US and then Canada. There's a big following, at least subscriber and viewer base, of my channel in Italy, France, and England. So I'm pretty happy with that. So welcome, PN. Thanks for hanging out. I think around February. I mean, I made a habit of... Oh, in February, yeah, that's a little bit too much. Yeah. Don't do it often. Like, do it every, like, once in a while if, like, you're super pissed. But I wouldn't do it often. Yes, it is. Casper Brugink. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know how to pronounce Scandinavian last names that well. I don't have a lot of Scandinavian friends. Crash, I lost my serve. Oh, by the way, hello to the Netherlands, Casper. Crash, I lost my serve at 4-5 after being up 40 love. I was touch pissed, double so after being up 4-2. Omar Corey, are you going to take the offer of Intuitive Tennis? Yes, I am. We're scheduling that. He's made an episode saying he's willing to play 4-5 or 5-0 player that one. Yeah, I saw that too. A lot, like I think I had like 5 people on my Discord. If you guys haven't already, check out my Discord. Link down in the description below. And I also commented, so that's gonna be a good one. There were a lot of requests on that YouTube comment section from Intuitive Tennis about me or Dill plays. I think that would be pretty fun. I just got to get in good shape because I believe he's in Florida. Crash, have you ever tried Poly Multi-Hybrid? I found Revolution Triax works amazing. Yeah, I really like the feel of a Poly main multi-cross hybrid. I just break it too damn easily. That's the biggest issue. I have one I could let you borrow for review if you want, but the grip is 4 1/8. I could do 4 1/8. Guilty Spark. Check out my... do me a favor and check out my email. It's on my YouTube page under the About tab. Hey, Ian. Everybody say hi to Ian from Essential Tennis and Real Tennis. If you guys haven't already, do me a favor, check out Real Tennis. It's the Essential Tennis. It's the Essential Tennis channel for specifically match play and training videos. So if you guys are really interested in the matches from Essential Tennis, you really should subscribe to Real Tennis. If I could swallow the price, $300 to play Nick from Intuitive Tennis, that's nothing. That's totally worth the experience alone. Crash, I've got a current racket with it, and I've had over 6 hours playing it. Still going though. Definitely feels like it's getting closer to the end of life. Is it? Yeah, fraying is the biggest thing. Yes, Ian, that is the worst line call. Worst line call outside of college I've ever seen. If you and Nick play each other, I will literally make an event out of watching that video. I want to see it. Oh, yeah, Andre Kyrgios lost, yeah. I thought, okay, so I had, even before the tournament began, I had Kyrgios winning the entire thing, so I was pretty damn close with that prediction. Pretty damn close. Damn it, is Djokovic playing in the US Open? I haven't kept up with that. Let's see. Marcelo Barros. How many games do you think you could take off Nick from Intuitive Tennis or a set? You ever play anybody who was a pro? Okay. So if I train, let's say I play him in Florida in August or October at night, outdoors, on a hard court, and I've trained, I've dieted, all that stuff. I think an ideal scoreline against Nick would be him winning 6-3, 6-4. An ideal. I think if I take him to 3 sets, I could win. I think if I take him to 3 sets, my chances of winning are above 50%. If I take him to 3 sets. My chances go higher overall if I play him on clay just because of the slow nature of the court. But either way, I'm more than willing to admit, and this is me not trolling in any way whatsoever, Nick is on... I'm the underdog against Nick from Intuitive Tennis. Hopefully that explains your... Hopefully that explains your question, or that answers your question, Marcelo Barros. A-Train 44. Last I heard, he wasn't able to play US Open or Aussie Open. Okay, so the regulations of the country or the state or whatever. Okay. That depends if you will be allowed to enter without being... Okay, so it really is a vaccination status thing. Could you please tell us how to beat high-level pushers who aim at your backhand and come up to the net? Have you ever lost to them? How to deal with them? They are so frustrating. Drop shot. Look at the match against Adam. It was me versus Adam. It's on the Essential Tennis. And I believe that he would be considered like a 5-0 pusher or a moonballer. And he did beat me in 3 sets. I also follow your call about Felix Auger-Aliassime, and he made me lost my... Yeah, I know, right? Oh. I'm happy for Maxime Cressy. I love Americans that played college tennis. Rhonda Costa. What's up, homegirl? Did you finish... did you get that technology issue figured out? I know you're talking about some complicated stuff on WhatsApp, so hopefully everything is well in Spain. Hopefully I visit you soon. I like Auger-Aliassime, but yeah, no, he has no consistency in Grand Slams, Auger-Aliassime. PN, still Mark convinced me he can go through some rounds. Whoops. Dang, did the string bite you? No, it's just precaution, bro. It's all precaution. Is that a good racket to use? It's a good racket. I think this is the very first Wilson blade that's 16 by 19. I've used this setup before, love it. Yeah, good. My client will love this too. Probably some monster spin potential on this bad boy. I also noticed that I play worse with someone who hits empty balls since my racket is a heavy one. Wilson Pro Step with added lead. Basically, maneuverability becomes hefty on the joints. You just got to use your legs more on drop shot, I think. What should I do? Drop the racket, go for a change, or hit up the gym? I say hit up the gym and maybe take off the lead. Maybe a different string setup. What's up, David Lee? I haven't seen you in a while. PN, you should try to steal time from your opponent without overdoing it. Yeah, I agree. Do not try to outspeed him. The risk-reward percentage is way too low. I agree. Absolutely. All right, 25% done. Greetings to Germany from US. Hello to England from the US across the pond. Scott Dreyfus. If I'm playing a pusher, I try to force them to come to net with me. If they are particularly aggravating, I might just start freewheeling balls at my opponent until they play like a normal person. It's legal to freewheel balls into them. Go ahead. Oh, the Thomas LaPointe, the good old Blade 98. 98. This one's a slightly different one. Let's see. Wow, 16. I literally typed in Wilson Blade 16 by 29. Can you imagine that string pattern 16 by 29? That'd be insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Hey Mark, currently play with this Headspeed MP Lite 2019. That's modded to be a regular speed MP in weight and hopefully swing weight. And I need a string that gives me a good amount of control and spin, like a sided poly. Honestly, try the Yonex Polytour Pro. That's a good one. Or turn a big hitter silver. Is a good one as well. Dave Lee, I just picked up a used Aero VS for cheap. Here's hoping my elbow and wrist don't die. You should be fine. You're probably healthier than I am. Favorite head and Wilson frame at the moment? I wouldn't say I hit enough balls with the Headspeed Pro, so I'll probably stick with the Head Extreme Tour, even though it's not perfect. It's way too tingy in stock. So yeah, Wilson. I haven't played with the Wilson frame in a hot minute since playtesting the Wilson Blade V8s. I think I would stick with the Wilson Blade V8 16 by 19 if you pointed to, if I had to choose. Nick Westerhoff, you got a big fan base in Berlin, by the way. Thanks, dude. Awesome. I'm surprised Wilson hasn't done another licensing deal with the Blade, and the Hyper-G seems like a match made in arm-friendly heaven. Well, the Hyper-G, Hyper-G doesn't cause me elbow problems, but I don't think it's arm-friendly. Right? Thomas LaPointe, probably Gravity Tour and Wilson Blade. I haven't tried the Gravity Tour yet. PN, how much do you charge for a string job in the USA? In France, you charge them €5. I charge $10 US, which I believe is a little bit more expensive than €5. I hate RPM blast in packets. I hate it so much. So much. For adding lead on a Wilson Pro Staff V13 315G, where would be the best place for adding power since it's low powered frame? Do it at the tip. Nice. Adding lead to the like around 12 o'clock, maybe even 11 o'clock or 1 o'clock, increases natural power and penetration and plow through the ball. $10, you are too cheap. Got to get 15 for the hands. I'm thinking about raising prices very soon. Not gonna lie. €5, that's so cheap. Yeah, in Euro. Yeah, €5 cheap. 18 by 20 plus RPM. Hate to string this combo. It's not as bad as a closed string pattern. A closed string pattern 18 by 20 with something like Solinco Tour Bite or barbed wire. Most places in the U.S. are probably 18 and up by now. Yeah, Marcelo Barros, it also depends on like where you live. Like obviously, if you're in New York City, you could probably get away with $20, $25 a string job for just a service, just because of, you know, local cost of living. Yes, Marcelo, but the biggest tennis store next to my club is charging for $6. So even though I made a better string job than them. Wow. The biggest tennis store only for €6? Man, European culture is so different than US. It's so different. What strings do you recommend for 18 by 20? I highly recommend for for a closed string pattern 18 by 20. Poly on the main, hybrid on the cross, or poly on the main, multi-filament on the cross. Have you ever played with a Pro Staff V13 315G? I have not. What do you suggest for comfortable power string since it lacks power and has good control? I probably like another hybrid as well, to be honest, for some more natural power. Big cities, it's probably $25. Yeah, I agree, Marcelo Batos. I never string the barbed wire. The name tells me everything. Yeah, it's barbed wire is by far and away the worst string to string with as a stringer. I actually don't like how I tied this knot, so I'm gonna redo it. Yeah, same customer, same customer. That's better. Much better. Tried poly main hybrid, the poly cut into the multi, then locked up string bed in 2 hours. Ooh, 2 hours. Try a round poly. Maybe a shape poly would be a bad idea. So I'm whipping out the blue one because it's more geared towards closed string patterns like this racket I'm doing right now. It's always not a perfect fit though, so I'm gonna see if this works. Wow, that actually is a pretty good fit. Yeah, much better than the red. Wow, it does work. Give myself a little bit more margin since it's a closed string pattern. That's a perfect knot. I'm glad I redid that. That's a good one. It's Gucci Prada. Yannick spin got sighted, which are way too sharp to the hybrid. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not a fan of shape polys when it comes to hybrids because it'll cut right into the multi-filament. Just curious, like there's white tennis rackets out there, like the TF or Tectofiber, TF, T-Fight, whatever you want to call it. Are there white tennis strings? Are there any white polyesters? Because I was thinking how beautiful this black on black looks, black racket, black strings, RPM Blast. But I've never seen a white string along with a white tennis racket like the Babylon Pure Strike or the Tectofiber rackets. Let's see. Scott Dreyfus, I love the feel of the Hyper-G soft main and TNT live wire cross, but the square. I hated the feel of a full bed of Hyper-G soft. It didn't feel like Hyper-G at all. I don't know if anybody else felt the same way as me. Emmanuel Viloria, just watched the match with Dill. Great to see how your tennis has evolved. It was my first time watching you play after a while. What's up, Emmanuel? I don't think you've ever been here. Well, thank you. Glad I entertained you. Yeah, I'm working on being more aggressive. You still got to get in better shape. More on that later. How cheap are you looking? Tennis Warehouse's Radical MP19s for $109 plus an additional 15% off. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Ice Code. Okay, Ice Code and Head Sonic. Razor Code is white? I thought Razor Code was only black and blue. I didn't know Ice Code was white. Oh, didn't know that. Cool. The more you know. Oh, Isospeed Cream? That's white. Huh, sweet. Oh, V-Torque Tour comes in white. Also goes. Okay. There's plenty of white strings out there. Link's torn champagne looks good too. Champagne's a color. I like white strings. They look awesome. Don't use them. Those haven't found one I like. Cream, I think, is more like light beige. Yeah, that's what cream actually means, right? Also, Polytour Rev now comes in white and purple. Ew, Polytour Rev. Which is softer than the orange one. I have cream in a couple rackets. It's white. I'm about to stencil my Rajas. Package is beige. Hey, Mark Sansek, glad to finally catch one of these live. Always end up watching the replays because of the time difference. Robert James, if you don't mind me asking, where are you located, buddy? Do you believe in the fact that different colors make a different feeling with the same string? People swear by it. People say that the Yonex Polytour Yellow is better than, in every way, compared to the Yonex Polytour Pro in black and whatever it is. I personally haven't experienced it, but some people do swear by it. Any thoughts on those options? A perfect string for pure Aero VS, narrowed down to Grapple Snake Sniper, Cube, or Tour. Oh, dude, Tour Bite just wrecks my arm, my wrist, and my hand. I don't know how you play with that. I've never played with, other than the Tour Bite, which I highly avoid, I've never played with Sniper or Cube. So I can't give an opinion. Maybe someone else in the chat can. It depends on the dyes added to the mixture if it's a coating. Okay. There's science behind for anyone, not just Mark. Dreyfus, anything under the price of the Radical MP? Do you know the difference between Radical MP and the Radical S? The S is lighter. I think it's lighter. It's more beginner friendly, I believe. 100% of the amount of dye pigment affects the weight and the feel of the product, even rackets. Okay, about 25 grams, a lot of power. UK just picked up. Oh, UK. All right, there you go. Right across the pond. Just picked up my first string machine. Do you have any Rex on budget reels? ISO-speed baseline control, my friend. ISO-speed baseline control. Budget poly to the max. Love ISO-speed baseline control. Yeah, Tour by all sorts. My teeth, Scott Dreyfus. Yo, cheers from Ottawa. I've been stringing for 3 years now. I was playing for 23. Oh yeah, good Eddie V. Making some side hustle money. You lower your tension down to 50 pounds, right? Yeah, I'm 50 pounds right now. If you don't find ISO Speed, you can find Head Sonic Pro and Black. They are the same strings, almost equal in price, at least in Europe. Yeah, Europe has different pricing than the US. It's so weird. I'm stringing fairly loose 48. That's not super loose. So not getting too badly affected through this play tournament the weekend, but it's sore after 4 matches in one day. Yeah, 4 matches in one day. That's tough, even for me. Emmanuel Valoria. I'm surprised I caught this live stream since I live in Melbourne, Australia. Oh, what's up, Emmanuel? Which ISO Speed baseline? ISO Speed baseline control. That's the 16 gauge one. Rich. Mattia Calvani. I think he means control. The only difference is the gauge. Yeah, it is just the gauge. Scott Dreyfus. At Quan, you could snag microgel radicals for next to nothing. They have pre-strung. Ugh. Pre-strung. I just love this color scheme right now. It's just so sick. So sick. freaking hot in here. Holy cow. Have you said on the Angel K7 Red, or are you still testing? Asked Robert James. I'm still testing. Yeah, I agree. Angel not having a demo is a huge bummer, but in all honesty, Robert James, the K7 Red is better than the pure Aero VS in literally every single way. And again, I'm not being paid to say that. I wasn't being paid to review the Angel K7 Red. Oh, Monday, 8:03 a.m. Ooh, man. Learned how to string for Marco over a year ago. Hey, we got a student over here. And I string regularly for some locals in the tennis community. Awesome. Good job. Apparently the Wilson Blade plays like pro stock if you add leather grip and lead tape. Same model Tsitsipas uses. Blade Pro's H19 mold if I remember correctly. Or is it H22? I haven't played with the H19 or H22. Maybe I should play with some pro stock rackets. I think I swing fast enough for pro stock, right? I'm strong. I'm physically strong enough. This is only enough for the crosses, for open string pattern. Pure dad racket. Pure dad racket. What's up, Thomas Price? Dude, I hit with today. He uses RPM Blast and said his elbow hurts. Yeah, bro. Told him to try BK. Dude, send him my video, Karen. Angel are really great quality frames. If I were, I would try their TC Custom line. I did order a TC Custom and playing with on and off, but I'm still writing the script for the Diadem Elevate Tour first. Ego Tempo's Pro Stock. Slinko Extended are Pro Stock. Artengio 960 Control Tour Monfils rackets Pro Stock AK H19 clone. Must be very good rackets for these professional tennis players. Lots of options out there now in a variety of weights, so you don't have to overpay for Pro Stock. Yeah, Pro Stock is like what, $400 a racket sometimes. I heard it's pretty freaking expensive. Lots of options out there. Oh yeah, Archangel Monfils is 100 bucks. That seems awfully low for a high quality racket. Mark, you connect with Intuitive Tennis yet? Is this happening? Sweep the leg. Yeah, I emailed him. We're talking. No, as no one, he charges 300 an hour. I can see him charging 300 an hour. Like, Ian charges an expensive rate too from Essential Tennis. So it's like a different type of lesson. I mean, everybody has different budgets, right? I mean, personally, I'm not there yet financially. Hopefully I will be soon, but yeah, I charge $30 an hour for private lessons. Yeah, he charges 300 an hour, according to his video. People usually charge that much because they have to. If they were cheaper, they couldn't keep up with all the students. My club pros charge $100 an hour. I don't even think that was worth it. I'd rather hit with Mark for like 50 to 75 an hour and learn more. Oh, 50 to 75? What's up, Karen? Where are you at? You're probably not wrong. Yeah, you just got to need match play once you've got the fundamentals down. For 300 an hour, he needs to get me to pro pretty fast so I can make some of that money back, which is as nearly as 40-year-old who's only been playing a couple years seems unlikely. Yeah, let's do a 4 or 5 do today, but learn so much, don't know what to work on. I know what to work on. Okay, so I pay $60 an hour here and charge the same for golf lessons. Man, golf is a whole nother level of frustration. I heard golf is pretty frustrating. Pretty frustrating. gotta pick up golf soon. Man, what is this Power Ranger shit? There you go, a little more chill. A little more chill. I didn't realize it was like Power Rangers. Like I was gonna transform and connect with my other 4 teammates to make the Megazord. I hate these tricky ones. Stupid grommets. Whee! Golf is an unhealthy obsession for majority of players. Yeah, it's probably true. And yeah, it has a financial barrier too. Similar to tennis, actually. To get new wife worked for me if my wife doesn't kill me first for being obsessed with tennis first. Divorce, actually. Enjoy single. I've got 3 kids. Oh, I thought you only had 2 kids, not 3 kids, Karen. Tell her it's the cheapest and least destructive midlife crisis I could have. She doesn't support you for doing something healthy. There are lots of singles ladies out there. Truth, Scott. Truth, Scott. Should I play tennis tonight? Before I get drinks with my lady friend? I kind of want to play tennis. 2 of my lessons canceled today, which is why I was able to live stream relatively early. It's actually a really nice day today. It's like 80. Yes, always hit some tennis. Always, always! Always hit some tennis. 19 years down, 1 kid on forever seems like a long time. Yeah. 1 kid? How old's that kid? Francesco, view on Headhawk tennis string. I haven't played with Headhawk ever, so that's another one on the infinite list. Momatza, have I ever tried Hypercable? I've never even heard of Hypercable. What? It's not a major brand, is it? What brand is that? Oh, Weiss Cannon. Weiss Cannon cable? Hyper cable? Weiss Cannon Ultra cable. I have never hit with any Weiss Cannon string before. Seen them. They're definitely a smaller brand, at least in the US. German, right? Just pronounced Weiss Cannon? Weiss Cannon, Weiss Cannon? Karen's asking, Mark, which dating apps work for you? Asking for a friend. Tell your friend Hinge, Bumble, Coffee Meets Bagel, Tinder are the big four right now. It's a shame because otherwise I think LT has a lot going for it. I'm super impressed with Grapple Snake Strings. I have no pecuniary interest. My issue with Links Tour's attention just falls out after 2 weeks. It's almost identical to Confidential. Yeah, Confidential gets pretty stringy. My friend is using Yannick's Polytour Rev. Told him you said it sucks. Yeah, show him the video of Momatsa. I hate it so much. See ya, Dreyfus. Thanks for hanging out. Ayo, thanks for the super chat, Karen. Yeah, I'm getting drinks with a lady friend later, so it'll be fun. Let me know if your friend has success in any of the dating apps that I mentioned. I'm sure your friend will find plenty of success. I think I know your friend. I think. Who knows? Oh, the last one's always the hardest. Always. Oh yeah, it's definitely ascending mortar. I used to have a good two-handed backhand. I don't know what happened to it. Ugh. All right, my work here is done. Karen, apparently if you want, your friend should check out eHarmony as well. If you haven't done already, do me a favor, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more original tennis content. I should have at least 3 videos for you guys this coming week. I believe Thursday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. I think I think that's my schedule. So, if you guys have any questions, leave a comment down in the section below, or better yet, join my Discord. I think we have like over 1,000 people. How many do we have, Karen? Yeah. Over 1,000 people on Discord discussing tennis stuff. So, as always, guys, happy